On the scene, on the story with breaking news. News 9 starts now.
First here at 10, we start with breaking news. Gunfire in a Del City neighborhood leads to a homicide investigation. Police have been piecing together just what happened at a home near Southeast 29th and Bryant. We know this happened at a family barbecue. Our Kaylee Bourgeois was the first reporter on the scene. She joins us live now from the police department with more. Kaylee, what are officers telling you?
Right now, Chris, we know a suspect is in custody and police inside there are questioning. This time on the scene, on the story in Del City, Kaylee Bourgeois, News 9.
Well, it's been a cool and drizzly the 9-day period. Details on that here coming up.
Thanks, Justin. Well, while the rain was a welcome relief in northwest Oklahoma, officials tell us that hotspots remain. Today, we got an update from the Forestry Services who say the wet weather is a good thing for the short term, but more wildfires could pop up if that part of the state doesn't get more rounds of rain this spring.
We could see this having a temporary green up, but with the drought that we've had in that area for so long, that when the temperature, ambient air temperature goes up, and even though we have some green fuels, the green fuels will evapotranspirate that moisture out of the soil.
Experts say in some of the burned areas where there's no vegetation left, heavy rain could bring a risk of flooding and mudslides. And ranchers are getting help keeping their cattle fed while they assess the damage to their land. News 9's Jesse Mitchell is on the story in Dewey County.
Okies helping Okies.
Story in Sealing. Jesse Mitchell, News 9.
And along with the rain, donations have been pouring in to help residents affected by the fires and fire crews. The Phi Delta Chi fraternity at Southwest Oklahoma State University held a fundraiser for local fire departments, with each raindrop representing a donation. Residents in northwest Oklahoma have a long ways to go to recover from the wildfires. News 9 is partnering with the Red Cross to help out homeowners, farmers, and ranchers. We're putting on a live telethon called Healing the Heartland. It's next Tuesday at 7. And we have an update to breaking news we brought you at 6. Oklahoma City fire crews are trying to figure out what caught an abandoned church on fire near Northwest 20th and Meridian. When firefighters got on the scene this afternoon, flames were coming from the sanctuary of the old Calvin Presbyterian Church. We're told there are no working utilities in the structure. No one was hurt. This same church caught fire last December. And 2 former Omaha, Nebraska police officers will stand trial for the death of an Oklahoma man last year. Investigators say Scott Payne repeatedly tased Zachary Bearheels, and Ryan McClarty punched the man several times. Bearheels, who is from Kiowa County, was kicked off of a bus while trying to go to South Dakota to visit his father. Both officers were fired after the incident. Payne has pleaded not guilty to felony assault and is set to stand trial in November. McClarty is charged with 3rd-degree assault and will go to trial in January. Well, 2 children rushed to the hospital after a house exploded in Ada this week. A deputy fire chief tells us a 9-year-old boy was playing with gasoline Thursday and started a small fire before the vapors ignited. The boy has severe burns all over his body. An 11-year-old girl was also in the home and is recovering from minor injuries. Still to come, why Metro first responders spent some time competing on the hardwood this afternoon. This special competition featuring some friendly rivalries. That's coming up.
On the scene, on the story, this is News 9.
Oklahoma City's former mayor, who is now running for governor, has just been named one of the world's 50 greatest leaders. Mick Cornett came in at number 25 on the Fortune magazine list, ahead of the Oprah Winfrey and Reese Witherspoon. The magazine pointed to Cornett's fiscally conservative stance as mayor who championed public works projects. The top spot went to the students at Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School and their activism following the shooting in Florida 2 months ago. Experts say one of the best ways to keep scammer at bay is to properly dispose of documents with your personal info. This morning, News 9 partnered with the AARP to host Operation Stop Scams. This is part of a national effort to allow people to safely shred their documents. And some people braved the rain for this year's 89er celebration parade in downtown Guthrie. Our very own Amanda Taylor took part in the parade. This 89er celebration marks the anniversary of the 1889 land run and the beginning of Oklahoma as we know it.
And it was good to see everybody out there, even though they had to have their umbrellas. We are still tracking some rain on Next Gen Live. Some last-minute showers here for the overnight, but some brighter days ahead and some warmer weather. Details coming up.
A trend in yoga is out to prove that two may be better than one. This afternoon, we visited the Hidden Dragon Yoga Studio in downtown Oklahoma City that hosts acrobatic yoga, or acro yoga. This is where two people work together to create yoga poses. Expert says it's just a warm-up and several steps. Acro yoga has become more popular because of Instagram and other social media. And first responders from Cleveland County spent the day on the hardwood showing off their b-ball skills.
These are men and women who work helping serve our communities, but there's definitely some strong rivalries between the different departments, and so getting to be a part of that is a lot of fun.
Norman North High School hosted Heroes on the Court tournament to benefit a group called LoveWorks Leadership. That nonprofit helps students realize their creative potential. Moore Police came out on top with the title. They bested the Moore Fire Department in the championship game.
Good thing it was a basketball tournament, not a softball tournament outside.
Yeah, good thing it wasn't an acro yoga tournament, huh?
Yes.
Touche.
Yeah, it was a good rain out there, Chris. And do you do yoga ever?
Look at me now. No, definitely not.
I had to ask you on that one, as it was a little wet out there today, and we are still tracking a little bit of showers here across the metro and northern half of the state. And looking at Next Gen Live, our 1 million watt dual pole live radar, we do warm up into the 70s on Monday. I'm running out of time here, Chris. We need to hurry up. Look at the 70s Monday and Tuesday. Another chance of rain Tuesday night and a Wednesday. Another chance of rain Friday, but overall, all 9 days below average high temperatures, and I really don't see any severe weather over the next 9 days, so some great news there.
Yeah, and lots of buckets of rain.
Yes,
we're looking forward to
bring it
that. Okay. Well, OU Gymnastics goes for another double national championship for men and women. Highlights next in sports.